Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to a new episode of It's Lit. It's Dalck. Today we're gonna study the lesson on Benjamin Franklin's autobiography. Alright? Let's get started first with our essential question as always. How do we transform our lives? I know there are hundreds, thousands, and even millions of answers to this question. We're gonna discuss that in class. Quick start. Now, it is said that virtues are the core of our character and that character determines destiny. Do you believe this? Why or why not? That's also going to be part of our discussion in class. We're going to list virtues you think shape your character and answer these questions. For now, we got to continue with the lesson and let's go. First thing that we gotta know about an autobiography is the elements of this specific type of text. Number one, it uses the first person point of view. Number two, focuses on significant events in the author's life. And number three, it often includes thoughts about or interpretations of what is happening or what was happening at the moment that it was written. First element or first activity or thing that we're going to be doing throughout the moment that we read the autobiography is to monitor comprehension. And how can we do that? Well, when you monitor your comprehension of a text, you check your understanding as you read. Monitoring your comprehension can clarify ideas and help you when you are confused. Here are a few ways to monitor comprehension. Number one, we can go back and read again. That means reread slowly and carefully when you face a long sentence or something that you cannot follow in the author's sequence of idea. That's a good thing about text, right? You can just go back a few lines, even a few pages, and read again until you grasp the idea that the author is trying to communicate. Number two, you can ask questions. You can ask questions about what is happening or why the writer shares certain information. This will deepen your understanding of the text. Asking beyond the information that's there, you can also remember something that you read previously, other information that you can find even from outside the text, information that you have in your own previous knowledge of the subject matter or the character that you're reading about. So there are many things that you can discover just by asking questions while you read. Three, you can use your background knowledge, as I was just saying, to help you make sense of what you read, right? Autobiographies are normally about very famous people. You've never seen an autobiography about your cousin, right? So it's normally about people who are very, very known, very important in history, or very famous. So yes, we always have general knowledge about these people because, again, they are very, very famous and we are bombarded with information about them practically throughout all of our lives. Fourth thing that you can do when you monitor your comprehension is to read an outside source that can give you additional information. Yes, you can have the autobiography or the biography of a character, but you end up looking for more information on other texts and other books. All right. So in this excerpt, because we're just going to read a short part from Benjamin Franklin's autobiography, he describes his quest for moral perfection. Imagine that. As we read, we are going to make sure to monitor comprehension so we can understand the key ideas, the important ideas, and the significant events and the significant events that Benjamin Franklin, tries to communicate in this part. Second element that we're going to be doing for this selection is to evaluate print and graphic features. Print and graphic features are text and visual tools that present and organize information. There are some charts, some graphic elements that we're going to be dealing with when we read this excerpt. So you're going to see what we're talking about right here. Captions, special print like boldface or italics, lists, subheads. Those are print features that help you understand what you're reading. Images, charts, graphs, they are some of the graphic features or elements that may also help. As we read, we're going to consider why Franklin chooses a different print or a graphic feature for each part of the project and whether each feature is effective or not in order for us to understand this text. We're going to use a chart in order to keep track of the print and graphic features and the purpose that they are supposed to mean or they are supposed to have. And what information does Franklin organize and share by using them? So we're going to pay attention on that. Finally, the third thing that we are going to be analyzing in this selection, which is Franklin's autobiography. Again, it's just going to be a short part of it. It's standard English. Right? In language conventions, we're going to put under the scope the language. In this case, it's going to be standard English. When writing standard English, writers follow conventions of sentence structure, usage, punctuation, so they can demonstrate an understanding of the language to the audience. However, writers may not always use standard English. They may include sentence fragment or dialogue that is written in a dialect, okay? Often to achieve a particular tone or style, right? A dialect can vary depending on geographical locations, depending on the people that speak it. I mean, dialects can completely look like a different language. Again, it is a job, it is a work of the writer to make the reader understand as they use these specific elements in their writings. Look for ways that Mr. Benjamin Franklin adheres to and departs from standard English usage, and think about why he might be doing so. So we're going to analyze why sometimes in this reading the author stops writing in standard English, includes like different ideas using a different dialect, and then comes back. So what is the intention behind that? All right. So basically, those are the elements that we're going to be analyzing for Mr. Benjamin Franklin's autobiography. For now, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and of course, turn on notifications. I'll see you very soon.